Right, Shalom. We the Jim Master Louisiana Saints coming back at you with another camp. Prior to getting started, as we always do, we like to give infinite honors and prayers to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rekawadash.
Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and salutation to the occupants of pushing and truth and sincerity. And Lord willing, you brothers enduring to the end. And we're at the end, man. Pan the camera around. Prophecy have taken its place, man. All right, and the righteous long it for prophecy, man. All right, and for judgment to be in the earth, as the scripture said, man. Okay, your eyes should be focused on prophecy, and prophecy is showing itself, man, daily. All right, whether it be overseas in these other nations, all right, whether it be with the UN, all right, whether it be with the WHO, all right, the World Economic Forum, all right, prophecy is through everything, man. Okay, if you can't see it, you're gonna be taken by it, man. Break it out now. Start the Revelation. This is Revelation chapter 19, verse 10. And I fell at his feet to worship him. And he said unto me, see thou do it not. I am thy fellow servant, and of thy brethren that have the testimony of Yahushai. Worship the Most High, for the testimony of Yahushai is the spirit of prophecy. And the spirit of prophecy is heaven in the earth, man. All right? And it's of Yahushai. And when you think of Yahushai, what you think? The volume of the book. So where's the prophecy coming from? The volume of the book, man. All right? Yahushai is in the volume of the book. So the volume of the weight of the book is prophecy, man. So if you're not talking about prophecy, what spirit of what man of person you are? All right? From the elders and apostles down to the elders and all the way down to the younger brothers, man. Prophecy is the thing that's popping. And the world always worry about trends, right? Well, this the new trend. It's not the new trend, all right, but it's the what? The right trend, all right? And go ahead. This is Hebrews chapter 1. I'm going to start at verse 1. The Most High, who at sundry times and in diverse manners spake in time past unto the fathers by the prophets, hath in these last days spoken unto us by his Son, whom he hath appointed heir of all things, by whom also he made the worlds. Right, that's right. And that's Yahushai, man. And it's speaking. Okay? It tells you that in Habakkuk. Read that again, brother. Tell me the Habakkuk, brother. What you just read. And the way that, how do the Lord speak? All right? Paul tell you in I believe it may be Timothy, all right, that we believe, therefore we speak. But who do we speak through? The spirit of Yahushai, man. Through the spirit of the book. Okay, so within us, okay, is what the Lord is speaking. The prophets are ambassadors of the Lord. They're messengers, man. They're angels. The angels are the messengers. The prophets are the earthly messengers, man. All right? With the same message. The angels is giving the prophets, the earthly prophets, the message, and they're ambassading it forward, or bringing it forward, man. All right, all through the spirit of the Lord. Go ahead, brother. This is Hebrews 1, verse 1. The Most High.
What does an ambassador do? The ambassador is representation of the king. The ambassador comes to tell another province, another kingdom, hey, this is what our king said. This is how it's gonna go down on else. On else. We're telling you that our king coming back to make war. Right. Ain't no more talking.
Right.
The scripture tell you that the sands of this place, the wicked have reached up to the heavens. Ain't no more talking with you, man.
That's right.
Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, like they all said, we heralding in the Lord, man. Right. All right. And when once the king come through, the king is not coming through to ask nobody to move out the way, man. The king coming through to make way. All right. Yahushua said, I've come to bring fire on the earth. But what would I if it already be kindled? There's going to already be a fire in the midst of this place, man. And give me Ecclesiastes 6:16 and 6. But read what you got, man. So rock.
Even when he come back, when the Lord come back, it's going to be blood, guts, and ass when he come back.
That's
man.
right.
In the midst of him coming back. It's going to be World War III going to be going on.
That's right. That's why he said, I come to bring fire, but what I have been already be kindled. That fire gonna already be up on the earth. And guess what? A fire is already on the earth with the people, man. All right? You go to the Californias, they got people moving from California going into Mexico, man.
Bro, just film the camera, bro. The sign and shit.
Yeah, catch the signs. We got people moving from the beloved. Now, California's supposed to be what people dream to move to. They moving from California to Mexico, man, to avoid this way of life, but these things that's happening in life, man. Inflation.
High gas prices.
But Mexico is just as low. What you think gonna happen now, man?
The Mexicans are gonna butcher them.
They gonna butcher your ass, man.
You ask these stupid niggas to, can you please not film, do this and do that? And niggas just look at you like he just snorted dope with Tony Hawk or some shit, man. That's why a lot of you niggas I can't wait till you niggas start dying in droves, man. The Lord just starts fucking just blowing you niggas away, man. Dropping you niggas dead with the C-19, the effects of it. All right? Go ahead, like you get raw in the spirit, especially with these niggas, man.
Yeah. And prophecy, look at this. Oh. And see, prophecy deal with a lot of debt. That's why you.
What the fuck is he doing?
That's why you people in the church where he's showing them something in the back. I thought it was Cameron.
You never know.
See, prophecy got a lot of. Prophecy is bloody when you actually think about it, right?
Nastiness of the scriptures.
Huh? The nastiness. So that's why these pastors, all right, they don't go into this. Why? Because it's gonna scare the congregation, man.
We had one tell us that one time.
Yeah.
It's gonna scare the congregation if I tell them what
Yeah.
thus said the Bible, bro. Yeah, 144. The Lord with it, man.
Yeah, that's right. That's completion.
Man.
That's why I said in Daniel 5 that what? Mene, tekel. All right? The Lord had numbered the kingdom and finished it, man. That number represents completion, man. Obviously, the Lord is fed up with this place, man. That's why all you saying now in the earth is judgment. All right? Judgment is what? It's brought in by prophecy, man. Prophecy come before judgment, man. All right? And vice versa, it's mixed in. What? It's Habakkuk. Yes. Yeah. It's Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 1. I will stand upon my watch and set me upon the tower. Yup, and this the watch. You see? We come out here week in and week out, even though we know these people not going to listen, man. All right? Look at it, like, but we still order through the Spirit of the Lord to come out here and handle business, man. We only come out here for one sole purpose, and that's to get the business clear with the Lord, man.
Yeah,
all right?
We like the Navy SEALs of the Lord. We
that's
just
it.
handle business when we get out of here.
That's it.
In and out. In and out, man.
And the men of the Lord is on a mission, man. All right? This is a mission for us, man. Ultimately. And when the mission is complete, all right, that's when everybody gonna see what it was all about, man. Okay? Go ahead, man. And we'll watch to see what he shall say unto me. And we watching, man. We waiting on the judgment of the Lord. In Isaiah 26, it said, with my whole soul have I waited for thee. Right. But we waiting on the word. We constantly allow this word to go before us, all right, to what? To order us to go in the way of it, man. To where we may preach and teach it, man. All right? Because again, desiring that woeful day, we pray to the Lord that we still be pastors to follow. As Isaiah said, man, I have not desired a woeful day, but we have desired to be pastors unto the Lord, to continue to what? Bring forth and usher his word out, man. All right? Go ahead.
Like I say, hey, we with it. We with it. Whatever the Lord with, we with it. And I'm gonna say this. Hey, when the destruction comes, we already understand that our salvation come right after that.
Right.
And that's what brings us out on this block week in and week out, day in and day out with these video epistles. All right?
It's gonna be coming and we're gonna be saved doing that destruction
right.
too, man.
That's right.
All right? That's not, we know once the Lord start breaking this place down, he got to keep the hedge around his men. And the Lord said that, man. He promised us that, man.
Right.
All right? Go ahead.
And it says, and will watch to see what he will say unto me, and what I shall answer when I am reproved.
Right. And again, the men of the Lord, if you could get it in
Jeremiah, I know I got you kind of ordering a few things to lock down. We're going to get them out. Where it said these people is wood, and we got the fire. The Lord is putting fire in our hearts. This is not a time when you go in Ecclesiastes. He's putting fire in the hearts of the men of the Lord, which is the minds. So this is the message the Lord is getting across, wanting us to get across to the earth, that he about to rain this bitch in fire, man. All right? The Lord is displeased with the entire earth, man. All the inhabitants there. The world got the Lord on fire, man. I was earlier today, I was watching a movie, A Man Apart. That was with Vin Diesel. He was tore apart, man. All he had was vengeance on his mind. And all I could just think about is like, if a man like him, he actually killed the man with his bare hands, just punching him. All right, you know how much vengeance got to be on you to do that? Right. All right? Think about the Lord, how much vengeance is on the Lord, man. Go ahead, brother. We gonna dive into that vengeance too. And we're gonna get that vengeance is in his heart, man. All right?
Just to back up what you were saying.
This is Jeremiah 1, I'm going to start at 17. Thou therefore gird up thy loins, and arise, and speak unto them all that I command thee.
Right.
Be not dismayed at their faces, lest I confound thee before them. For behold, I have made thee this day a defense city, and an iron pillar, and brazen walls against the whole land.
Hey, an iron pillar and brazen walls, man. Why you think we come out here stand boldly and tell a man that come up here, we shall lie before him, whether it be the other nations, all right, or whether it be our people? We telling you, listen, death is coming for you, man. Choose ye this day and do it around me, life or death, man. What you gonna do? All right? You don't have time like that. You know? Jake out here standing around this bitch just waiting to die, man. All right? Standing on a corner perpetrating a fraud. You see? Niggas living for nothing, man. Don't got no goals, no aspirations. All right? Fucking niggas. Go ahead, man.
And against the kings of Judah, against the princes thereof, against the priests thereof, and against the people of the land.
That's right.
Here's the point, verse 19. And they shall fight against thee, but they shall not prevail against thee.
That's right.
For I am with thee, saith Yahweh, to deliver thee.
Go ahead, brother.
Hey, point blank, period. And as your brothers were saying, hey, we're out here doing the works, preaching the word, and the Most High's going to set that hedge over us. Hey, we're casting in all our chips right now, and so we can be protected in that day. As it says in 2 Ezra chapter 7, him that shall be saved by his works and by faith, which ye have believed. We can clearly see that these terrible times are coming. We can see our people fucking off as usual, these worthless heathens who don't matter fucking off, and that judgment is about to come down like a great flood to wash everybody away for their wickedness. But hey, Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shah is going to set up that spiritual dam so the water goes around us.
Right.
And Abarat Dazah, these brothers and myself, and your sincere Akim and Aquat on the camera, hey, we all get to see salvation at the end and get beamed up on those chariots. But until then, we're going to continue to do these works to the best of our ability.
That's right. The Lord's so cold. So look how the Lord integrated the first deck with the second deck. He gonna have this bitch a flood of fire, man. He put both of the decks in one, man. The Lord is a flaming fire, man. All right? The Lord put the first deck inside the second deck, man. All right, we're going to stand on it. As we stand in the chariots, it says, as if Babylon was a flood of fire, man. All right, we're going to actually see it when you actually can think about it, man. All right? The Lord cold, man. You see? And the Lord put it in the heart of his prophets to prophesy that fire is coming to this bitch, man. Which is going to be the second death. Okay, give me that on Revelation 20 and 14, man. All right? The Lord putting this bitch on fire. You still got that Ecclesiastes 6 and 16? 16 and 6, go ahead. This is Ecclesiastes, the Revelation 20 and 14, go ahead.
This is Ecclesiasticus, or Sirach in the Apocrypha, chapter 16, verse 6. In the congregation of the ungodly shall a fire be kindled.
See, in the congregation of the ungodly, the Lord gonna kindle a fire, man. All right, go ahead.
And in a rebellious nation, wrath is set on fire.
See, the Lord's wrath is set on fire, man. All right? Especially for some, man, I'm gonna let that go, bro. Go ahead, read that again. The world is set on fire.
This is Sirach 16, verse 6. In the congregation of the ungodly shall a fire be kindled, and in a rebellious nation wrath is set on fire.
See, wrath is set on fire, man. And the Lord in the fire of the Lord jealousy, all right, he gonna torture this bitch, man. Okay? We know it said it with a Malachi 4, the day of the Lord burn it as an oven. Yeah, it's about fire today. All right? And you people is gasoline, man. In Isaiah 9, they tell you about the fire, man. These people is fuel for the fire, man.
And we can see that fire is getting kindled all across the planet. There was an article that came out a couple of days ago saying that all these different nations around the world are building up their nuclear stockpiles.
That's right.
Not just America's enemies, but America's allies, who are ultimately going to be her enemies. Because every nation is getting ready to shoot 200 million nuclear missiles onto this place and turn it into that lake of fire.
That's right. Bring it up. It's Revelation chapter 20, verse 14. And death and hell were cast into the lake of fire.
Right.
This is the second death. This is the second death. That in hell was in there, man. Who is the harbinger of death? That's fucking Eve, man. Right. All right? And where's hell? We're in hell, man. Where judgment is at. The Lord throwing everything in his mama in hell, in the lake of fire, man. Right. Everything going in that bitch, man. Everything that's not getting saved, getting that business, man. All right? Ain't nobody, nothing is going to survive that, man. All right? Except we're scheduled to survive. All right, which those who gonna be caught up, man. Go ahead, brother. Verse 15. And whosoever was not found written in the book of life, those who are found in the written in the book of life is those who were slated for salvation, man. Go ahead. Right. It says, well, reread it. It says, and whosoever was not found written in the book of life was cast into the lake of fire. Was cast into the lake of fire, man. All right. What's that lake of fire? Hit it when it says that was in the chambers, and we saw it as if it was the revelation. Got it. All right. This place is on fire, man. All right. The world is on fire. The Lord wrath is on fire, man. All right. It's gonna be about fire today. That's where the Lord put it on the spirit, and that's where we going at with it, man. All right, because the Lord mean business, man. Go ahead.
This is Revelation 15. Revelation 15, verse 1.
Get in where it says, go ahead, bro.
And I saw another sign in heaven, great and marvelous, 7 angels having the 7 last plagues, for in them is filled up the wrath of the Most High.
Yeah.
And we know that 7 is completion. And when that 7th trumpet gets blown, that's when the nuclear fire is going to get kindled.
That's right.
Verse 2. And I saw, as it were, a sea of glass mingled with fire.
That's right.
And them that had gotten the victory over the beast, and over his image, and over his mark,
right,
and over the number of his name, stand on the sea of glass, having the harps of the Most High.
See, that sea that looked like it was fire, that was the men that got saved were looking down. Everything gonna be on fire. It looked like the water gonna be on fire. The whole world. And what that Habakkuk can say was, Lord, was you displeased with the rivers? All right? Anytime the Lord gonna look at the water look like it's gonna be burnt, the Lord ain't playing, man. Okay? It says the Lord coming with fire as a whirlwind, man. All right, in Isaiah, 66?
And if I could say,
Go ahead.
this nuclear fire is going to be on a different level.
No.
Because I remember reading an account of some Russian back during World War II. He was a kid, and the Germans were attacking one city, and he was in a refugee boat leaving the city, and this one, even nuclear weapons, they were hitting it with regular bombs from the sky. And they said the fire was so hot, it boiled the water in the river, and he saw a dog trying to paddle to the boat. The dog boiled alive in the water just from those bombs hitting the city. That much vibration and heat set that water to a boil.
Right.
Even in that famous image of Hiroshima, Nagasaki, that little girl that was burning and like the skin, she was she was basically blew all clothes off. She was naked, and all her skin was peeling off, man, from the heat of those missiles, from Fat Man and Little Boy.
I think that's Vietnam.
Vietnam.
Yeah, napalm on it.
I think it was, I can't remember if it was Nagasaki she was in, But it's a famous image of this Korean girl or whatever.
Yeah, she naked, yeah.
Yeah. Look at these things. Sodomites, bro.
Yeah.
Disguising like men. Just sodomites right here.
This one?
What else? Vietnam?
Yeah, it was Vietnam. She had napalm on her skin.
Yeah.
That's right, man.
Lord got something hotter than napalm coming, man.
Yeah. It's it says it's Psalms 58 and 10. It says the righteous shall rejoice when he seeth the vengeance. He shall wash his feet in the blood of the wicked. That's right, man. See, there's a vengeance coming, man. And we trying our best. All right.
Sodomite ambassador right there.
The king of Sodom. Get him. King of Sodom. Our people, man. Here's a thought. I mean, no,
I don't know what the fuck he is.
he always
I thought he was one of them chains, man.
God damn, man.
No, the Sodomite king. King of the back door.
King of the back door.
Yeah, it says, the Lord, hey, pressure bust pipe, man. All right? But pressure also build diamonds. Now, we know one thing. There's diamonds out here in this rut down here, man. The Lord got to get them out of here, but they got to go through that fire, man. All right? And who are those? Those are the men that standing strong knowing the fire going to come. How you going to dodge fire when you don't even know it's coming, man? All right? Our people got to know. Our people don't care to know what's happening out here, man. All right? We want to build, there's a great tempest that's coming, man. Okay, we got to be able to avoid that, man. You see? And when we tell our people fire is coming, they don't adhere. Give me that Jeremiah 5 and 12. What you got? Just a second, man. Bring it up. This is Jeremiah 5, verse 14. Wherefore, thus saith Yahweh, the power of hosts, because ye speak this word, behold, I will make my words in thy mouth fire, and this people wood, and it shall devour them. See, because we speak the word of the Lord, right? He making his word fire, man. All right? And this word, you can liken this word unto Yahweh shine, man. Yahweh shine fire too, just like his daddy, man. Just like our heavenly Father, man. All right? Matter of fact, give me the Isaiah 66, man. Showing he coming with fire, man, and vengeance, man. This is Isaiah 33, verse 14. The sinners in Zion are afraid. They're afraid. Fearfulness has surprised the hypocrites. That's right. Who among us shall dwell with the devouring fire? Who among us shall dwell with everlasting burnings? Hey, as it says, the sinners of Zion are afraid. We're coming into the times when you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans are going to truly feel the fear of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. As it says in Ezekiel 33, verse 33, and when these things shall come to pass, and lo, they shall come, then shall they know that a prophet had been among them. Famines, cannibalism, race wars, martial law, pestilences, all these destructions, these end times prophecies right there in your face. And in that time, if you didn't get the word now, and you're going to have to get it how you live by in that day. As it says, death by pain in 2nd Ezra chapter 9. And what that's ultimately going to lead to is that devouring fire and that everlasting burnings. You getting burned up by those 200 million nuclear-tipped ICBMs, as well as that concentrated heat, those so-called laser beams from the chariots. Yeah, I'm holding that 2nd Ezra. This 2nd Ezra, chapter 9, verse 9. Then shall they be in pitiful case, which now have abused my ways. Then shall they be in pitiful case. And when these things come to pass, and they can't get food, they can't get gasoline, shelter, anything, they're going to be in a pitiful case. And you people, you Jakes, are going to realize just how much insignificant you are. You all, especially down here, you niggas are so goddamn proud for no goddamn reason, riding around a fucking moped with 3 phones.
Yeah. Yes, and acting like it's a goddamn hot boost or something.
Nigga, bro,
Acting like it's a fucking Ducati, man.
For real, bro.
You know? They got the brand new Ducati shits, man. Out here with a burgundy helmet on, with a blue and white. You know?
like he disguised or something, man. Fire gotta just catch him, right? All right,
That's only clean agent that's gonna clean it.
That's it, man. It's gonna go into that.
If he even makes it that far.
They ain't gonna make it that
A lot of you niggas ain't gonna make it to the missiles. A lot of you niggas are gonna be on somebody's dinner table because cannibalism is coming in a big way.
And the Lord had turned up. It's killing season right now. Down here,
this is the murder capital of the country. New Orleans.
It's killing season in LA, Detroit, Chicago, Houston, all right?
St. Louis.
And they're running up on anybody now, man. You Edomites, you in danger, man. All right? They're wringing your goddamn necks out there in Lakeview and wherever else you get caught slipping at night, man, or daytime. A lot of times, you be, what up, bro? A lot of times you be out here bullshitting, man, in the car, talking to your boo, smiling at text messages and shit. Then what Jake do? Jake put the barrel of that gun to the window. Boom, 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 boom. Lay it down. And they gonna flatten your wig for you, man. So you ain't seen shit yet, though. Real quick, you ain't seen shit. Wait. Just wait until that gas hit $20 out here, $16, man.
Like in Europe.
You gonna see these so-called Negroes in these different hoods and warriors. You're gonna be like lions to the people that got it, man. Look at it. You be like lions.
They already busting skulls over in Los Angeles right now. Over in California in general. That one Edomite chick, they chased her down the road, hit her with the car, and the bitch threw the watch at him while she was skidding on the road.
It ain't gonna be enough, man. That ain't gonna be enough, man. We coming to a time when you ain't gonna be able to, you gonna look triple time before you go outside, man.
Yeah.
Pumping the gas, your head gonna be like a fucking windshield wiper if you get gas, man. Because a lot of people that gonna get gas, you gonna start getting jacked too. They even start resorting now. They still in Cadillac of birds and motherfuckers. While you at nighttime, you ain't got to lock in your car. Motherfucker coming through with the truck, sucking your gas out of your shit, man.
Right.
They still in the gas from the gas station.
Yeah.
They got the two dudes stole thousands of dollars worth of gas, and they're selling it. And they go and sell it. Now the gas stations don't got gas, man.
Yeah, they got Jake
For quadruple the price.
in Houston. They got Jake going around with a big tank inside the van. And he gets over the hole with a big truck to put the gas at.
Yeah.
Like, you know what those do?
Yeah.
They just going straight to the line, sucking all the gas out
Sucking all the gas.
reserves. And shit.
Yeah.
They ain't got nothing. Like, why he's been sitting there for about an hour or two?
Yeah. Taking the gas.
And then a clerk to come outside and say something.
Yeah.
Hey, in those, and them Mad Max, the old Mad Max movies show you a lot of shit. Because for the majority of those movies, the people were fighting over gasoline. And in the first movie, you had this one dude, this chick out running a biker gang, and they knocked their car off the road, stole their gas, raped the woman, and raped the man.
Hey, but we coming into some times like in the thieves, man. You got to start seeing flat out bank robberies going on.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers go in the jewelry store, fucking sacks. Motherfuckers is gonna start just taking shit what they want, man. And then with the police, like I watch the police right there. You can tell they on the last tank of gas, man. They on a half a tank. I watch these niggas right here too, man. These three right here coming up. You know? You can see the bullshit a mile away. Go ahead now.
And just to back you up, and we're coming into a time where people aren't going to regard the police, they aren't going to regard the government, anything. It's going to be get it how you live out here.
Which it's already like that. Ask those people that in Michigan. Ask the people in these various states where they didn't cut down the surplus of police going out for different causes.
Right.
They ain't coming out for no bullshit no more.
I know. They clearly saying that.
Clearly.
Yeah.
Especially out here, you have a rape, you have a disturbance with your neighbor. They're not coming out for that shit.
They're not coming out for the heavy shit. They let the murders and shit happen. They wait till it's all the way over, till the nigga all the way dead.
Yeah.
Then they come on the scene. Because they don't want to get in a casualty, with shooting or get at the scene and catch. They don't have enough staff for that. They cowardly anyways. They don't want to come out. They want to bring in the National Guards. They want to get rid of the Centurions, which they already been doing. Defunding the police and all that. They ready to bring in them heavy hitters, man.
You know what they said? Guess how many recruits they had in this class? Just guess.
12.
8. Well, but you told me 8. Okay. Yeah. Come on, man.
That's 8 recruits in this coming class for the police in New Orleans. If they make it, only 4 of them only probably make it. 3 of them only probably make it out of the 8. That's a goddamn shame, man. Yeah. But you motherfuckers don't want to pay nobody, though, man.
Yeah. It ain't popular to be no police anyway.
Oh no.
Even if they won't pay, it ain't popular. Jake ain't trying to do that shit, man.
Yeah. You know, the police be listening to Vulture, that song Vulture. They don't want to get the yeet get their head took off, bro. They don't get their head took off out here, man. It happened for Katrina.
Yeah.
For Katrina, just like in Greece, them fucking police took no, ain't no police. They took that bad dog, man.
Today. Yeah, you got the Winn-Dixie right there by the Iberville right there. We was right there down here. The police was in front of it before we was about to start looting out of it. Yeah. And the police was standing there. They told everybody, what y'all waiting there for? We about to go in there. They went in there first, man. No, this facts. This ain't something I'm guessing at. This facts, man.
The point I'm making. A lot of these, even these fire department people and shit, they not about to be there no more. They're not paying the fire department their pension. They're not paying the police shit. They're not gonna be there. Yeah. The airlines, they keep me flying fucking. It's been from, you know, from the time we left and came back. Yeah. Which the Lord set that up. They can't find no pilots to fly the fucking planes, man.
Yeah.
They stay canceling flights.
Yeah.
I'm talking about you look on the screen or on your phone. Yeah. Cancellation.
Yeah.
Due to pilots and shit.
Yep.
So Babylon is closing down, man.
It's so bad, but like now that Trump get a job at airline, they skipping the training.
Yeah, they cut the training in half.
That shit.
Yeah, we can't be flying with somebody who they just got over there from out the hotel at the Holiday Inn, man.
And they said, fuck, not only are they cutting flight hours, they're getting more women and minorities to be pilots now.
Oh no.
Oh no.
They're hiding.
They can't fly the plane, brother.
Full of them pills flying me no goddamn way. He had a wild night, gonna come fly the plane the next day. He ain't slept.
Yeah, man.
You know a nigga ain't gonna sleep flying that goddamn plane.
Like on that movie with Kevin Hart and Snoop and the Soul Plane, man. You tripping, man. You know? But it all leads, because I went into an article earlier that national, I think it's the national security said prepare for a mass summer of violence, man. All right? Of mass casualties of violence, man. All right? On record levels, man, which had already been there. And remember, fabricate the numbers. Whatever numbers you see, triple them or quadruple them, man. Okay? They not the real ones.
Burning that gas steadily.
Go ahead, man.
Goddamn limit.
This is 2nd Ezra 15, verse 16. For there shall be sedition among men. Some extreme fucking chaos, man. Super chaotic out here, man. Go ahead.
And that, if I can say that word, sedition means conduct, action, or speech inciting open rebellion against a ruling authority or monarch. And if you go to all these different pundits on these alternative media platforms, they're saying, hey, expect civil unrest due to the food shortages. Hey, and all these polls are coming out saying people, Republican, Democrat, both numbers think there's going to be a second civil war in the country, which there will be a second civil war. It's about to be a goddamn free-for-all out here.
Yeah, you got Biden.
It's about to get real PUBG in a minute. All right? It's going to get real PUBG in a minute, man. You run that scavenging for food, scavenging for painkillers, all right? Tourniquets and shit, bullets. Yeah, you heard that? You heard that? With some glass, motherfuckers. Hey, man.
And ain't gonna be none of that due to the shortages. So what's that gonna lead to? Invading people. And I'm gonna just let it say.
Men. Broad shoulders.
Real.
Oh, like Mr. Teeth, man.
But there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power.
That's the thing. And when you're looking at it, we already own a small vibration of people, of course, of their actions standing in their own hand. Just had an article in the New York Post where a man just came in the subway and threw the hole in front of the train, man. Everybody just was looking. Like, man, what the, he just, on camera, just took that through in front of the train, man. Nobody cares about nothing, man.
They just take out their phone to record it.
They took, that's what happened. And ain't nobody come tackle him or nothing. They put a little warrant out for him and say he wanted for questioning. Questioning what? Come on, man. Got something for you. Go ahead, man.
This 2nd Ezra 16 and 46. It says, for strangers shall reap their fruits and spoil their goods, overthrow their houses, and take their children captive. For in captivity and famine shall they get children.
We got that party bus may have a bunch of little kids.
Hey, that's the spirit, bro.
We come into a time where people's children gonna get snatched up for ransom for the next meal to eat, man.
That's right. Will become the next meal.
Right. You know? Now, for not blame the parents, they're so stupid ass letting your kids go out and scoot on a goddamn bike, scoot on different shit. Somebody gonna snatch them up. None of the days to come. That's a bunch of goddamn, that's a bunch of finished ass women, man. That's what that is. A bunch of hard ones. Oh yeah, get like this, man. A bunch of fucking hard. You women, you not ready for the days to come, man. You're gonna be nothing more than booty in that day, man. Literal booty, man. Right? And Tyrone ain't gonna be there to help us. He gonna be somewhere cold full of rigor mortis, man.
Trying to watch some Russians in the desert.
Yeah. Full of shit.
I got a little bit more on the 2nd Ezra. It says, and they that occupy the merchandise with robbery.
It's too hot to do your time.
They just sitting on it, wiping their sweat.
It's the food.
You got an air conditioner on that bitch? The window unit?
All the windows down.
Oh, man.
That been hot as a motherfucker.
They fucked up.
Pussy stink as a motherfucker.
It's verse 47. And they that occupy their merchandise with robbery, the more they deck their cities, their houses, their possessions, and their own persons, the more will I be angry with them for their sin, said the Lord.
See, the Lord angry, man.
Right.
All right? The Lord wrath is waxing hot, man.
That's right.
As it says in Exodus, man. All right? The Lord is pissed off, man.
Malachi.
Go ahead, Doc.
It's Malachi chapter 4, verse 1.
Yep.
For behold, the day cometh
Verse 9.
that shall burn as an oven.
Go ahead, that's your what?
Burn as an oven.
Why the Lord keep putting out fire? And
That's right.
from front to back of the book, burning and fuel the fire. Make sure you get Isaiah 9 and 5. All right? The Lord fueling this, and it's crazy how the Lord got the price of fuel hot, like high, man. What you using or what? Fuel is used for fire, man. All right? Kindle fire, man. You see? And these people is becoming the fuel, man. Go ahead, Doc.
It says, and all the proud, yea, and all that do wickedly shall be stubble.
See, the Lord intend to make you people stubble, man. Okay?
Right.
Get it where it said they eyes shall consume away in their holes. All right?
I got it right up.
You got it? Oh, man, that's the spirit. Don't bring it on.
Zechariah chapter 14, verse 12. It says, and this shall be the plague wherewith the Lord will smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem.
See, and the Lord got a lot of plagues. When you go into Revelation, those vials, all right, in those plagues, okay? The Lord, that's the Lord intent on America. Go ahead.
It says, their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet.
Yeah, their flesh shall consume away while they stand on their feet, man. All right? It says the Lord will leave you here and melt you. Get that too, man. Okay? Get that, brother. Go ahead.
It says, and their eyes shall consume away in their holes.
Yep.
And their tongue shall consume away in their mouth.
Oh, that's some melting up, baby. All right? The Lord gonna burn y'all tongues. everything, man. Okay? There should be nothing perceived of you but dust and smoke, man. All right? There ain't gonna even be a remnant of you, man.
You're gonna get vaporized, man.
You gonna get vaporized and melted down. You know how butter just it come a point to where there's no more butter, brother. That's evaporating, bro. The Lord plan to do that to people, humans. All right.
I had this on my phone. I can't get it right now, but it's an article. We constantly read this every other year, something like that. It tell you the degrees of those. One missile goes over 1 million degrees Fahrenheit.
Yeah.
You can feel the second and third degree burns 800 miles away from one missile.
Bro.
So what you gonna get vaporized?
Gonna get back. Jay can't even put his hand in the oven when it's at 350 when you're baking a pizza, bro. Come on, man. 200. Jake touched that shit, man. Jake hand gotta get out of there, man. We talking, this man talking about 1 million degrees Fahrenheit. We can't even start.
That's heat unimaginable.
Come on, man.
That's why it says what you was going to in 2 Peter. This heat, the same
melt the
fire
elements,
that he's talking about is going to melt elements.
Elements, man.
You think the Lord give a damn about what a rockhead nigga got to think about, man? What a stupid nigga got to say? Oh, I don't believe that. Well, just sit around, sit here and just wait, nigga.
Just wait, yeah.
We're going to see.
And we proving it to you in the Bible. We pulling scriptures out, priests. The Lord saying this back and forth through the book, man. Because in this book is lamentations, mourning, and woe. Why the Lord point that out, man?
I created Smith that blowed the coal.
That blowing the coal in the, we gonna get that. We gonna get the fire today. You gonna get that work, man. All right, go ahead, man. And at Ezekiel 24 and 9. Yeah, bro, go ahead. And the day that cometh shall burn them up. Yep, that what? That burn them up. That burn them up, man. Go ahead. Saith the Lord of hosts. Yeah. That it shall leave them neither root nor branch. Neither root nor branch. All right? The Lord intends for everything to be torn down. Gone. It's going to be no more left of America with the fowls of the air. All right? That's it. Doleful preachers shall dwell over here, man. As it says in Revelation. All right? Go ahead. Give me them two you got. They got that Isaiah 66 on that.
I can't wait till you look at women get rolled over.
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
I can't wait. I just can't. I'm talking about, I'm going to be livid, man. So you get to see a lot of you proud-ass women, man, that get bulldozed out here, man. Manhandled.
Yes.
Bitch, give me this fucking
Yeah.
whatever you got, man. Whatever it's food, book bag, whatever it's going to fucking take your shit.
Hey, and Detroit Urban Survival won't be able to save your ass.
Yeah, that nigga, he going to be long gone, man.
You gonna try that with the shotgun and they gonna blow his face off.
You know shit getting wild when, like he said, you got him showing
women
anybody get out of, not to get raped. You know he's getting ass out here. Yo, he on the back. Put your leg on the back right here. Roll over and hit him in his crotch.
And this was a big Serbian-looking guy on some little 90-pound woman.
A 90-pound woman
in some leggings.
Come on, man.
Man, you know goddamn well. That nigga 260. When that Viagra hit, man, it's gonna be over.
Yeah, it's gonna be over with, man.
That motherfucker gonna turn into a hoe.
Yeah.
Give it here.
And you women gonna give it to men. Because men is rule over, they stronger than y'all ain't gonna battle. Because if y'all battle, he gonna beat you down.
Yeah.
So now you gotta get beat down and raped. I'm all gonna say, you know what, look, I'm gonna let him do his thing.
He coming with
Yeah,
that
he coming with that extension.
You gonna lay down.
You gonna respect both of the extensions. That extension and that extension, man. You gonna just respect them all, man.
You coming to them days, man. These young boys running loose out here too, man.
It's gonna get to the point where the women gonna want the men to rape them, man. They gonna just lay there and say, come do it. Don't kill me. It's gonna get to that point, man. Get it over with. I know what you're coming for. All right? That's the hour. And guess what? It's warranted too, man. You need that to happen to y'all, man.
What are you doing, man?
And fuck him. Better Lord gonna rape him too. Lord gonna be raping men too, man. Hey, come on, man.
spirit heavy in Babylon.
He got it turned all the way up.
It's gonna be all here.
Why? So yeah, the Lord gonna bring that fire to you men too, man.
I was watching one TV show where a character in the show, he was a yoked up guy, and he said, "I classify myself as a bi-poly slut."
Yeah,
That's what you got.
But guess what? The Lord put it out there, especially for you old thugged out niggas, because a lot of these white supremacists, a lot of these Ku Klux Klan men, they into their life, man.
of course.
Especially when it comes to your black, they don't mind splitting black on your black ass, man.
Fucking right.
Catching you down bad, they gonna gang up. They gonna have their way with a lot of you men and women, man.
They did that with the Bucks. Old time doing slavery. With that, we want the hardest men out here.
Especially when these troops running around here. When these troops get on coming down the soils of America, they gonna run rapid, man. And a lot of them into that life. Right? That booty bandit life, man. That Fleece Johnson lifestyle. All right?
Lord gonna bring that
The
fire
easy way or the hard way.
Yeah, the hard way or the easy way, man.
The choice is yours.
Knife, blood on my knife, a blood on that yag.
Peanut butter on that.
A peanut butter on that yag, man.
You know what we talking about, man.
Kickstand.
That's why the Lord put Jake in the spirit to be like, man, I'm cool with whatever anybody want to do out here, man. All right? Get y'all ready to get turned up to get that fire, both of y'all ass, man. The Lord about to put that fire in your body, man. Literally, man.
And that water.
Give you niggas and that water. Give you niggas a internal combustion, man. Go ahead, man.
I mean, you living for nothing anyway.
Yeah.
Like the brother said, we can go right now. We can do a GMS New Orleans tour of New Orleans. You're gonna see niggas out there on the porch.
Yeah.
Sweat it.
That's a perfect
Look,
Skinny, come on.
Look.
Love,
Yeah,
cold.
brother, yeah.
Look, yeah.
Yeah.
Just ready to die.
Yeah, ready.
On a corner like this. Just standing there, legs like this. This is how they stand out here.
Yeah, ready to die, man.
That's all they say all day. This white will have a towel, man.
Because living in them is that.
We just got out there.
Good. He been out here. Get out. I was talking about, remember they about to fight right now, that stuff they was doing? Like he about to punch me for 30 minutes, man. He ain't about to do nothing. Put your fucking shirt on, man. Go ahead.
This is Ezekiel 22, verse 20. And they gather silver.
Nah, get the 24 first.
24.
Nah.
This is Ezekiel 24, verse 9.
Yeah.
Therefore, thus saith the Lord Yahweh,
Yeah.
woe to the bloody city.
Yeah.
I will even make the pile for fire great.
See, the Lord making the pile for fire great. The
No.
blood city,
You ain't make a
getting the
problem.
sticks. You putting it together, man. He getting it right and ready. All right? He's spraying that lighter fluid. That gasoline on it. All right, to get it right soon as he strikes that match, he's going in,
It's
man.
funny you said, because even the other scripture, and I said the Lord going to get fans to fan her.
Yeah. Yeah, get right. Yeah. In fact, he gonna make it.
You fan
Make
the
the
fire.
fire.
It's going to go.
Oxygen increase the fire, man.
Make it hotter.
That's right.
Hey, this fire of America going to be felt all around the world. You best believe them sitting on the shores of Southern Ireland, they're going to feel the heat.
They gonna feel the heat up.
Hey, y'all brothers you ever witness a house burning from across the street? You
Yeah.
can feel that shit.
Feel the heat. That's right. If you're close enough,
You can feel it.
think about a world. America is a world of itself.
Yeah.
So if this world right here is burning, the other parts of the world gonna feel that motherfucker, man. They sure gonna see it. They gonna smell it.
It says the merchant shall lament
Yeah.
for the fire of her burning.
It said the smoke shall be in the air, man.
Yeah,
You don't feel it now, but it's
yeah,
coming.
man.
Big time.
Hey, then I remember going to Epcot Court, had all the
It is.
movie effects and shit. Man, that fire hit, you can feel it. You feel like your damn hair's standing up, man.
That's right. For the heat, the little heat ride.
There will be so many teens that are coming down, and only some have the right to rock. God's gonna come and he's gonna sweep.
For sure. Sure. Yeet.
Yeah.
Verse
Seniors-
10.
Seniors from
Heap
other.
on the wood,
Yeah.
kindle the fire,
Heap on the wood, kindle the fire.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
consume the flesh,
Consume the flesh
and spice
That
it
means-
well.
and
Yes.
spice it well.
That go without
Leave your own
What?
person. Leave
And
your own
spite-
person back.
Man, read that again, man.
This
We ain't
is-
gonna play. Here we go. Get it. Now, are you?
The Sarah Connor treatment.
Read it again and get it. For all you brothers that's
24.
behind this thing.
Ezekiel 24 verse
If
10.
you don't believe now, Jake gonna believe after this video right here. Go ahead.
Heap on wood.
Heap on wood. What is wood? Did he say the fire and these people is wood? Go ahead.
Kindle the fire.
Kindle it, meaning what? Rev it up. Okay, fuel it up. Go ahead.
Consume the flesh.
Consume the flesh. All right? This is flesh being, but that's Sarah. Yeah. Go ahead.
Spice it well.
Spice it well. All right? Get it real savory for the fire, man.
And let the bones be burned.
And let the bones be burned. All right? Your bones is the last part of you, all right? That's the remains of you, man.
It sounds like a sacrifice.
That's a sacrifice.
Spicing it well for that savory smell into the Most High.
Well, where the Lord got a sacrifice at? In Basel. Last I checked, Basel, chief city, and Edom, America is now that chief city.
What I say, kidney of rams and fats of goats. That's you people.
That's right.
You're the fat and the meat and the flesh on this altar of America that's about to get burned up.
Yeah, the Lord intend to stain the pride of the high and mighty, right? And that's how he gonna do it. All right, go ahead. There's more.
Verse 11. Then set it empty upon the coals thereof.
Yup.
That the brass of it may be hot.
Yup.
And may burn. And that the filthiness of it may be molten in it.
See, there's a filthiness in this world. The Lord got to burn filthiness, man. Okay? That it may be molten in them. Go ahead.
That the scum of it may be consumed.
So the scum need to be consumed, man. You people is goddamn scum. They tell you that in Ezekiel, that the Lord is going to boil the scum, man, in the pot. I'm going to get that.
You're the scum of the goddamn earth, man. You nations. Right? You don't even supposed to even be ruling, man. Right? It was because of our disobedience that you even got in place. The Lord did that too, all right, for a reason. But now your time is up. You Edomites, your time is up. All right? You're not finna go for another 400 years, another 500 years.
And when we're in rulership, you ain't after that 1,000 years, you ain't gonna come back and take us down again. Just the dumb niggas out there that think that.
Which was over?
Nah, they.
See that? Nah, see, go ahead. I don't want that one. Yeah. Go ahead to the Jeremiah.
This is
get
verse
the score that go get the 22. So go ahead. And we're gonna get that Jeremiah.
You want to read the 22?
Get Isaiah 54 and 16 too. Go ahead.
Mind if I read verse 12 and
Yeah,
13?
go ahead.
This is Ezekiel 24, verse 12. She hath wearied herself with lies, and her great scum went not forth out of her. Her scum shall be on fire. And this whole place, from the east coast to the west coast, this country is filled with nothing but scumbags, faggots, whores, adulterers, drug addicts, pieces of shit. If you want to know where the greatest concentrations of worthless fuckers are, then the United States of America, the scum and the fuel for the fire. And the rest of these nations know that. That's why it says the nations have drinking of her wine, and therefore the nations are mad. And that wine is these different philosophies that America pushes out. Democracy, feminism, the lifestyle, the alphabet lifestyle beginning with LG, all of that. And they've seen that it's turned their people into scumbags too, and goons and goblins. So that's why they're getting ready to shoot 200 million nuclear missiles onto this place.
That's right.
Verse 13, in thy filthiness is lewdness, because I have purged thee, and thou was not purged. Thou shalt not be purged from thy filthiness anymore, till I have caused my fury to rest upon thee.
That's why when the Lord brought the water through, it cleaned, it cleansed. It all cleansing agents. But now the fire is the end of that purging, man.
Right.
Ain't no more purging when something got fire. You want water, you knock it off, all right? But that fire is dismantled, man. All right? The Lord is cleansing this place, man. All right? He about to. You know? And it done already started, man. That's it. 22. Go ahead, get that so we get right on.
This is Ezekiel 22, verse 20. And they gathered silver and brass and iron and lead and tin into the midst of the furnace to blow the fire upon it, to melt it. So will I gather you in mine anger and in my fury, and I will leave you there and melt you.
Yeah. Leave you there and melt you. I mean, I don't know how you really break that down, brother. It's broke down. The Lord said, will lead in my anger, my fury, and the fire of the Lord's jealousy. He gonna leave you there and melt you. All right? Men are gonna get left in America to be melted, man.
Right.
All right? And you still don't want to take heed of nothing. Go ahead, brother.
Verse 22. Yeah, I will gather you and blow upon you in the fire of my wrath, and you shall be melted in the midst thereof. As silver is melted in the midst of the furnace, so shall you be melted in the midst thereof.
Yeah.
And ye shall know that I, Yahweh, have poured out my fury upon you.
But the God is a God of war, man. And what you mainly see in war? Fire everywhere. Bullets, fire. Torn pieces, everything. Screaming. All right? Everything is on fire, man. Okay? The Lord wrath is on fire, man.
Especially the times to come, was the saying that Isaiah 9. And the ancient battles were fought with garments rolled in.
He got it right there. Bring it out. It's a fire festival the Lord gonna have, man. A fire fest.
Fire fest.
Huh?
Yeah. It's
Get
Isaiah.
it. We gonna get into that too. Go ahead.
It's Isaiah chapter 9,
We gonna
verse
get into
5.
the missiles too. Go ahead.
For every battle of the warrior is with confused noise.
Because in ancient time when men walked, all right, it was a whole lot of metal canker swords and metal kinking. Now, the Lord that melted the metal down as the smiths that blow in the coal. You got that? Get that next, man. Go ahead.
It says, and garments rolled in blood.
Yeah, that's why these other nations have took their swords and pruning sticks and what? Melted them down to
Right.
make what? Iron weapons, man.
That's right.
This gonna be one that's gonna be fought with iron weapons, man. Go ahead.
It says, but this shall be with burning and fuel of fire.
In that picture, bring it, turn it around, armor wide. All right. You got the USSR, the old Soviet Union. All right. Russia. Okay. And they back in that Soviet spirit, man. All right. To bring forth that metal object, man.
Right.
Bring that out.
I got you. This Isaiah chapter 54, verse 16. Behold, I have created the smith that bloweth the coals in the fire.
Yeah. See, he created the Smith, and what his name?
Robert J. Oppenheimer.
Oppenheimer.
Yeah.
All right. That nigga looked like he made something to destroy the world.
Right.
And the
A
most,
destroyer world. A waster. He made the waster to be destroyed. That's what it's gonna say. Go ahead.
the Most High so cold that I think this year they're coming out with the biography on it.
Yeah. Perfect. Right? It all adds up and sums up to the end, man. Okay, Black, bring the biography out, man. Because he about to get, like you say, he gonna be legendary momentarily, man. All right, for what he done. We all thank him for making that, man. The Lord saw fit for that nigga to well, you know, give the instructions and make whatever he did.
And your other boy, Abraham Esau.
Abraham Esau.
For the nations of
That
Edom, they ain't nothing more than artificers.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Well, they the weapon. They're a weapon. Cain.
Creator of weapons.
I think
Yeah.
Tubal King goes into a maker of weapons.
Yeah, he a weapon. Cain is weapon.
Well, that's the Roman norm, you know.
Yeah.
Something he used as dagger.
Right. Yep.
The Lord is going to use them to destroy themselves with those missiles, man.
Yep. Created the waster to destroy. He really a waster. He wasting his own self.
He a sword.
He a sword. So he used the king. He gonna basically do what? End up putting the sword
And
through
he
him,
that
man.
liveth by the sword shall die
By the sword, man. And that iron weapon. It says, when it says in the Job that the bow and steel shall strike him through.
got it.
Come on, man. Go ahead, man.
It's Jeremiah 50, verse 25.
Yeah.
The Lord hath opened his armory.
Yep, the armory is, when you go into that word armory, it says a magazine of weapons. Okay, go ahead.
And hath brought forth the weapons of his indignation.
See, that's the weapons of the Lord. Indignation is his righteous judgment. We haven't even got on the fire, the concentrated heat that's coming from the angels yet.
That's right.
We haven't even started talking about that fire, man.
That dust and smell of smoke.
Come on, we haven't even started getting into the second exorcist about that, man. We surfacing it, man. Go ahead, brother.
For this is the work of the Lord power of hosts
Yeah.
in the land of Chaldeans.
And the land of the Chaldeans go back to Edom, man. All right? The land of the north, man. The
northern country. Go ahead. It says, come on, I'm gonna just read it over. Behold, I have created the smith that bloweth the coals in the fire, and that bringeth forth an instrument of his work.
Look how cold the Lord is. That metal that they melting down, what they doing? They putting that in fire.
That's right.
Melting it down, getting it what? Right, man, and ready. The Lord using fire, he creating fire to make fire, to kill everything with fire, man. You gonna tell me the Lord ain't cold? Start to think of the process, man, and the way in which he's doing things. He's using fire to create fire, to kill with fire, man. Come on, man.
What the brother going into ultimately those warheads, man.
Yeah.
Lord put the knowledge on those different scientists. All them different scientists, those different makers of weapons to split an atom, man. Right? And if you know what an atom is, you know, and to split an atom, that has to be knowledge from on how to do that, man.
Facts.
And to confine that and to put it inside of a warhead, to detonate at the right time, to actually travel from one continent to the other.
Launch coordinates, so it can.
That's a lot of knowledge coming from the Most High, and to put in one man or particular different men to do that. Just like that's why I don't understand you. A lot of you jakes out there. How can a scientist do that? But yet when it comes to men that look young, giving them the knowledge of the Most High. Like, what's the problem?
That was clearly heavenly knowledge. When you go into Adam, it means unsplittable. So how can you then split it? All right, you got to get the knowledge of the Lord. The Lord, I put this on there. He said, I created the smiths that blow the coals in the fire.
Yeah, you'll be right. You see them scientists be there, they be writing all types of squiggly lines, circles, numbers. Yeah. That shit be going way the fuck over there.
Yeah, that shit go down the street, man.
Hey, I was watching a documentary about Albert Einstein. It was accounts that his family, he would go into his study room and just fall asleep for like 30 hours at a time. And when he wake up, he'll have like an experiment.
He said 30 hours.
I'm serious.
God alone put your ass to sleep.
Put him in a trance to give him that knowledge, huh? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? What y'all got to do?
Don't even remember doing. You just wake up and it's a whole chalkboard.
And you know what's going on.
That's right.
They be on the little steps with the wheels on them, and they push themselves down to keep.
Yeah, and the Lord been selling these devils' mind from the start, making them bring forth His judgment. All right, His will. Okay. Yeah, He said, I got the minds of the kings like the rivers of waters. I'm changing them whatsoever I please, man. The kings are there that rule the earth, brother.
Yeah, you got the Bilderberg group. You got like a lot of other groups like that goes meet up in Bohemian Grove. They're thinking they're making decisions.
Yeah, you're not making
decisions. They think they're making decisions. Oh, the next 10 years, this is going to be the president. The next 10 years, you try letter permission, this is going to happen. Yeah. Fuck no, the Lord put it on your mind to say that shit, to do that.
The king's heart is in the hand of Yahweh. He moveth it whatsoever he will, like the rivers of the water.
Right, change them whatsoever he please, man. And the Lord sitting in the heavens, He do it whatsoever He please, pursuing the Psalms 115 and 3. So who gonna tell the Lord what do it is? Like He said, like, huh? Yeah, the deceiver and the deceiver, the deceived and the deceiver is His, man.
Roughly paraphrasing, it says the Lord shall sit up there and laugh.
Yeah. Come on, man. The Lord got business down here on the earth, and He using you devils to fucking do it. The powers that be are ordained of the Most High, man. Go ahead. It says, and I have created the waster to destroy. See, He a waster. The thing that He made was a waster. All right? He's gonna waste His own self, man. That's right. Who would make something that would destroy the whole earth when He's on earth? A sword, a weapon.
A weapon only knows how to kill.
Come on, man.
Well, all He's been doing too. You've been missile banging, man. Don't make me.
Yeah, don't make me do it.
What fucking people
wolf chick,
did? Know what people went did? They went made their own shit.
They made their own weapons.
So next time you come bluffing, Russia gonna do it, man.
Yeah.
As you can see what's going on in the media, Russia, it's already predestined in the Bible for Russia.
Anyway.
Prophecy. For Russia to actually shoot missiles on America, man.
That's right.
Hey, you know y'all brothers know y'all from the tribe of Gad, right? What's your nationality?
Yeah.
From the tribe of Gad.
Y'all look like it, right?
Tribe of Gad. Y'all y'all pretty much are the chosen people. Y'all are one of the 12 tribes of Israel. All right, you're the chosen people of the Lord. Get Genesis. That's funny that we stopped.
Get it with Gad. Yeah. We're going to get it with Gad.
Hey, get the prophecy of Gad in the Bible. Genesis, the 49th chapter. Can you get your
Yeah, sure. Hey, all right.
Yeah. So this is another book proving that the so-called Native Americans and similar aliens, they knew the name of the Lord. They knew that the Lord's name was Yahweh, man.
That's right.
Not God, not Jesus. The name of the Heavenly Father is God, and His Son's name is Yahweh Shai, man. All right, and our people, we're brothers, man. All right?
Yeah.
We're brothers under the Heavenly Father, all right? You a part of this, okay? Even what is this? Even Reuben, all right? Reuben's a similar name. Hey, get it.
It's the book of Genesis,
Give me the one how they got over here too.
chapter 49, verse 19. Gad, a troop shall overcome him, but he shall overcome at the last.
And what's ironic about that, we're at the last. So it's time for Gad to get back over these devils, man. They came here and slaughtered our people. Your people, which are our brothers, man. All right? During the ancient time, man. We was fighting back, but it was prophecy that we had to fall under the hand of the wicked man, man.
So-called white man.
The so-called white man today. All right? We had to succumb to him because it will fulfill prophecy in the end that we will overcome them, man. Okay, along with your brothers, man. Okay?
The troop that came up that overcame Gad was what? The North American Cavalry.
That's right.
That's the troop that overcame it. And it also was already arm in arm with Rachel. When the troop passed up. That's when Gad was born. Yep. But then in the end, in these times, when Gad was over, this place was a paradise. That's what it was.
Right.
It was a you could drink from the water, man. Now go to the Mississippi River and call yourself drinking from it. What's gonna happen? You're gonna drop dead, man. You're gonna drop dead. That's what they done in this place, man. All right. And I'm gonna say this too. I wish I had it on me, but one of you brothers get the Lost Lunar Stone. Lost Lunar Stone. Yeah. And I want to say this too. A lot of the I know Fox did it with Glenn Beck. You know, they've been digging up the graves of a lot of Native Americans, right? And what they've been saying is they've been having a lot of Hebrew, ancient Paleo Hebrew pendants on them. All right? Just like all down here in New Orleans, this was all, what you know that already, I know you know that. You know? Like you go down to Chef Mentor Highway. Chef Mentor means, in the language, it means lion chief. And it was lying to the so-called white man. Yeah, bring it here. You ever seen this?
Yeah, I know.
The Lost Lunar Stones of New Mexico? Those are the ancient Paleo Hebrew writings that the Native Americans was writing on, the Ten Commandments, and I believe right here it's a Lord's name in the ancient Hebrew. All right, showing that the Native Americans are Hebrew Israelites, man.
I believe under captivity, man. And then y'all came over here to the Americans, man.
Yeah, now what they taught in school. In school they taught us that the Native Americans came over here on the Bering Straits. They said that Asia and Alaska froze over and they walked over. No. The scriptures said that y'all came here on ships, man. From the land, which the Native Americans and so all these tribes right here come from the land of Israel. That's our homeland. Like the Negroes are trying to say, oh, y'all come from Africa. No, we dwelt in Africa for 1,000 to 1,500 years, but our homeland is from Israel. All right? We are the sons of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. That's what we are here to proclaim to our people, to come back to their nationality, man. Because the Lord's going to do away with America. Right? America's on his way out, and the so-called white man's going down too. See these like devils like that, they're going to slavery on us.
That's Lord. Yeah, they got to get rid of
That's future slavery. In the Bible, written for these devils like that, man.
Yeah, y'all got to get ready for slavery.
Yeah, they didn't have their run.
Yeah. Jesus gonna be in slavery with you.
We're gonna praise Jesus. when we whipping your back, man.
Yeah,
You
right.
can't with the hell you done to our brothers.
You
man.
too.
That's what we're gonna praise Jesus.
Praise Jesus when y'all in shackles too.
Yeah, when we step in the name of love on your ass. Man.
Keep that energy.
Go ahead, brother. That's when we're gonna praise Jesus.
This second Ezra.
God damn, devil. Hold on. Yeah, slow down.
Can we get a picture of you, brothers?
Oh yeah, cool.
Let us read it.
Let's read this real fast.
Information. And then once we finish, before y'all go, we get one.
Yeah,
Let's get this info to y'all first.
Yeah, I'm gonna get that. That's important.
Yeah.
In second Ezra, chapter 13, verse 40, it says, those are the 10 tribes which were carried away. Go ahead.
Which Judah, Benjamin, Levi was in captivity under the Romans. The other 10 tribes, which represent the northern kingdom, you guys was in the captivity under Salmanazar.
That's right.
All right? That's why it don't say all 12. Because remember, if you read the Bible, the one that the word didn't call Jesus Christ, he was walking amongst these 3 tribes.
Yeah.
All right? Which there's other accounts, but I don't want to go ahead of myself.
They was in there.
I know, but I don't want to go ahead of myself.
The bulk of them.
The bulk, yeah.
It says, which were carried away prisoners out of their own land in the time of OC.
Somebody give me a nice long map. Get a map of the world, so we can really show you guys how the path that the so-called Native Americans took to get over here before Christopher Cueball got over here. That's another devil, Masonic, Freemason devil, man. You know,
trying to keep the laws.
You ever watch the movie 1492? Remember, there's a scene when Christopher Columbus was talking to the guy in the house. He said, "Where are they?" He said, "The 10 tribes." He said something about Ezra. Remember that?
He said Ezra.
He used this book. That's why the Bible Destruction Group, going back to 1862, abolished and got away with this book, because this book tells you how the Native Americans, so-called Latinos, got over here to America. That's why the word apocrypha means to send away hidden. They did that for a while. Right? They hid the true knowledge of the Lord's people, man. Lied to us, turned us against each other. You know?
In the movie 1492, you had Christopher Columbus talking to a priest, and the priest was asking him, "Why are you trying to get to India from the west?" And he said, "Oh, calculations, Esdras." And the priest was like, "Esdras was a Jew." He was referring to the book of Second Esdras in the Apocrypha.
Yeah. See, he's referring to the book of Esdras in the Bible.
Yeah.
This is the 11 books that the Bible Destruction purposely took out. When you get the 1611 Bible, you get all these books together in one.
That's right.
All right. Now read that. I'll show these brothers this.
And that devil Christopher Cueball came over here with a Hebrew translator.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. Because he knew who was here.
It says, whom Salmanazar, the king of Assyria, led away captive, and he carried them over the waters. And so came they into another land.
Go ahead.
It says, but they took this counsel among themselves that they would leave the multitude of the heathen and go forth into the further country where never mankind dwelt.
So now we know from back then they used to call America what? The New World.
That's right. That's right.
That's where mankind never dwelt. All right? Yeah, Solomon sent ships over here with different voyages over here to get gold, peacocks, things of that nature, but they never dwelt over here.
That's right.
The Native Americans, the Seminole Indians, and the so-called Latinos were the first to dwell in America. This brother got some heavy information too. Go ahead.
It says that they might there keep their statutes, which they never kept in their own land.
Right. We wanted to keep the laws of the Most High. All right?
And it says, and they entered into the Euphrates,
which the Euphrates is up here. Go ahead.
by the narrow passages of the river.
Go ahead.
For the Most High then showed signs for them.
Which the Most High showed them signs to protect them, to make sure they get over here for the voyage. And they took this path. They went round to the horns of Africa to right here. It's going to say a particular point. Go ahead.
It says,
Real quick. Go ahead.
and hell stood the flood.
It said hell stood the floods. Now we know this is hurricane season. Where do most hurricanes start at? The horns of Africa right here. That's why I said the Lord held back the storm. So the time of season when the Native Americans got over here was around this time frame, hurricane season. So at the time they was traveling, he made it to where no storms or nothing came. All right, and they took that voyage from around the Horn of Africa to right here to South America and the Americas, man. These damn devils ain't never found America, man. All they did was rape, rob, and murder and pillage our brothers, man, and destroyed the people. Go ahead.
I can one quick point about the signs, because Issachar could read the signs. So when the Lord gave it to him, they were strong in Chronicles.
This First Chronicles 12 and 32.
Right. Which when you go into you get Issachar, you got that's the so-called Mexicans at the bottom.
Second Chronicles 12 and 32.
And that's why the Lord gave them signs, because they was real. The Lord, that was one of their talents, to read the signs, man.
Eagles in the mind.
All right.
The mind.
That's right.
It was good with the stargates,
right?
The alignments of the stars, you know. Which those men, those so-called Mexicans, those were the ones that would tell us back in the ancient times when war was coming, the high and holy days. All right. Our people, when you look at the Native Americans, man, you can't doubt they are spiritual people.
Yeah, that's right.
All right. These so-called Negroes, in their right mind, they are spiritual people, man. Right, they are people that has a connection with the Most High.
Right.
You know. Give me that. No. Give me that Ezra thing real fast. The gold what he brought up.
It says, till they were passed over. For through that country there was a great way to go, namely
around the Horn of Africa.
That's right. Namely, of a year and a half.
It took a year and a half for the Native Americans, so-called Seminoles and Latinos to get over here to America, man. It took them a year and a half. It's a long voyage, man.
Right? It says, and the same region is called Azareth.
Now we got a document that's from the Jewish encyclopedia. This is from these devils themselves. All right, they go and do research and all type of ground searches, finding artifacts and stuff like that. Let's see what they say.
This is on the JewishEncyclopedia.com. Arzareth by Morris Jastrow Jr. and Kaufman Kohler. The name of the land beyond the great river, far away from the habitation of man, in which the 10 tribes of Israel will dwell, observing the laws of Moses until the time of the restoration, according to 2nd Esdras 13 and 45.
The time of the restoration right now. You restaurate something, you're building it back up to what it used to be. Well,
Columbus identified America with this land.
What?
Right. Columbus identified America with this land.
The land of Esdras. That's what it was called before America, man.
I'm gonna read that.
Right?
You know, it has actually makes a lot of sense, because we have a story in our language that says and goes on and on and on. But what it means is saying at the beginning of time of our people, we came from the land of the rising sun, from the tribe with the hair like a buffalo.
How does the sun rise?
How does the buffalo look?
We got a buffalo.
Where does the sun rise?
Where the sunrise at? Where the sunrise at?
In the east.
In the east.
Hey,
Where's Israel?
Israel, man.
In the east.
in this book called The Lost Tribes and Promised Lands.
The buffalo.
It's from the book, so you probably go get the book if you want.
And that's why they killed the buffaloes off.
That's right.
Come on, man. Buffalo damn near extinct.
Well,
to
the
this
buffalo
day.
soldiers.
The buffalo soldiers.
Yeah, because they had that reminded us of that story.
Yeah.
Right.
They knew
See,
who that was connected with.
there's accounts too with the tribe of Levi, which were the priests. They got that accounts with it when they brought them to Haiti, to where they butchered the so-called white man over there, hung him upside down, and they was on the way to come free the Native Americans, man. So we knew who he was. You know, even when the Negroes came from the transatlantic slave trade, they have accounts where the Native Americans used to hide them amongst them because we looked like each other, man.
That's what the New Orleans Indians celebrate.
Yeah, that's why the New Orleans Indians celebrate their culture of Indians, man. Not
The Mardi Gras Indians.
Mardi Gras Indians, man.
What they don't tell you about the Buffalo Soldiers is our people, the Apaches and Texans, we intermarried with a lot of them.
Yep. You know about that too,
It's
man.
left out of the books.
Yep. They try to hide it, man. You know? Go ahead,
This
roll, let it roll,
is
baby.
on page 148. just to back up the tradition you just told us, where you said y'all came from the land of the rising sun. And where does the sun rise? In the east. And where's Israel? In the east. And this is an account from the Aztecs, the so-called Mexicans who are of the tribe of Issachar. This is one of their traditions. This is on page 148 of Lost Tribes and Promised Lands. The Spaniards had barely been shown to their quarters when Cortez, speaking of Hernando Cortez, the conquistador, was led by the Aztec emperor into a large room and told to sit on the throne there. Then, according to Cortez's account, Moctezuma, the emperor of Tenochtitlan, the capital city of the Aztecs, proceeded to regale him with gifts and to tell him this story. Long ago, in our sacred writings, our ancestors informed us that neither I nor any of the other inhabitants of this land are indigenous to it, but are foreigners come here from a completely different place, and that our race was brought here by a lord whose vassals they all were, who then returned to his native country. After a long time, he came here again and found the men he had left behind, now married to the native women of the country, with many children living in the villages they had built. He wanted to take them back with him, but they wouldn't go. They wouldn't even accept him as their Lord, and so they went home. The moral drawn from this story is, we have always believed that his descendants had come and subjugate this land and make us our vassals. Now, since you say that you come from the direction where the sun rises.
Yeah, man. Okay, finish it off real fast.
I'm going to just read 25. It says, but through that country, there was a great way to go, namely of a year and a half. And the same region is called Arsaris. Then dwelt they there until the latter time, and now when they shall begin to come.
Yeah, and they're still here.
That's right.
Right? The so-called Native Americans are still here. All the 10 tribes are here. If we didn't hear, so the Lord can deliver, because we know that the Lord's going to deliver 1/3 and elect these people, man. 2/3 of the so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans are going to be destroyed. That's right. But the bulk of them, the 2/3, the 1/3 and the elect will be saved, man. If they come,
gotta go put some meat on them, but
the Lord made you come here, brother.
you guys have literature in it?
Hey, give me my the card and everything.
You got a website or something?
Yeah, we got
What's the name of y'all's
GMS, Great Millstone. Great Millstone, GMS. So we're on YouTube. This is our channel on YouTube. This is some of the elders and stuff that we learn from. And we all around the world.
You get pictures.
Oh yeah, man. There's seeds being dropped, you know?
Oh, for sure. You know how it is.
Oh yeah.
Brothers, hey, y'all brothers get in, man. Jump in. Hey, keep everything on camera, man. This is all good. Right. Yeah, man. Hey, Judah and Israel is oppressed. Come on down. Come on down. All right, brother, down. Brothers.
Hey, y'all from down here? Texas. Texas? Okay. What part?
Y'all know where?
How far is that from Houston or Dallas?
8 hours. They down there. They down there by,
You down there by the
El
bottom?
Paso. We used to be down there, but then that's down there like a little Paso, El Paso. And then I was they captured them.
Okay.
Antonio 8 hours.
I want something for this stuff.
Still like 8 hours from Dallas?
What that is? Water?
It's freezing
Or
cold.
the bottom.
We got brothers in Dallas. Put in GMS Dallas. You're running to that page.
The blue they got.
And them Israelites, man.
That's right.
Israelites, man. Our brothers.
All right, brother.
Like my brother looked like he was about to cry, man. You know, you want to belong here? For real, man. Yeah, man.
Yeah, that's our brothers.
We just went over that on the.
See? I know we, we break it down,
With the Lord have everything come out, man. Nothing gets old in the scriptures, man.
He like he ain't want to leave, bro.
Yeah, he ain't want to leave. They really, Bill was going to be gone. They looked at the sign. Y'all can now. They looked at the sign. I'm about to leave. Like, see, I told you. And then we made them come. They Bill was supposed to leave.
Yeah.
But the Lord held him, held him here.
He had a smile
to let him know
when he first came up, and he probably still smiles.
But that's our people, man.
You can tell that Jake. Just from that, even when the long, he got that aura, boy. And he's like, even with the long hair, he
was getting excited when you were cursing out the Edomites. And in that book, Lost Tribes of Promised Land, I can't remember which page, but what he just said, how their people intermarried the northern kingdom and the southern kingdom. They called them Maroons. Yeah, Maroons, and they were guerrilla fighters that were fighting against the Spanish.
Yeah, man. That's an older book, man. I ain't been in that book in a long time, man. What's that book tell you that they were calling on Yahweh, man?
In one of those pages in that book, it says that when the Spaniards saw, I think, the Aztec cities, they thought it was like Moorish architecture.
God damn.
Let me get it.
And see, man.
This is the Los Moonstones.
Yeah, we're going to still get into that. And see, the reason why we talk to them brothers in the pictures, man, they're going to go drop seeds, man. They're going to go bring that back and drop seeds, man. It's time for all of us to wake the fuck up, man. Yep. Get the hell up out of here.
Overcoming that truth.
It's bigger.
Judo pressed together, man. That's how we bro.
It's a bigger thing going on. Let them go drop them seeds, man.
Yeah. We used to be, like you said, that come with, that's come with experience. Yeah. Getting less angry, right? Getting more wiser, right? Understanding. Because they came out 2-3-4 years ago. We said, man, don't think they came out, man. I was like, hey, they'll drop a seed.
Hey, and they took the camera down for the right reason. For the right reason. And for educational purposes. Yeah. This is on page 147 of Lost Tribes and Promised Lands by Ronald Sanders. It is significant that a Moorish atmosphere, depicted more with romantic fondness than with the zeal to destroy, hangs over both Cortez's and Bernal Diaz's accounts of the march to Tenochtitlan, the capital of the Aztec Empire, as if the towers of the Alhambra itself could be seen rising in the distance over the shimmering lake. In his first 2 letters to the emperor, Cortez does not refer to Indian temples, but to mezquitas, mosques. Cortez does not refer to Indian temples, but to mezquitas, mosques, as though he implicitly accepted Montalvo's conception of Muslims as pagans when he destroys the idols of Cempoala and persuades its people to accept Christianity. He proposes to rename it Seville. Tlaxcala, he writes, reminds him of Granada. Bernal Diaz goes a step further. Granada, Spain, and Seville, Spain as well. Bernal Diaz goes a step further in sensing the presence of a familiar old brand of Oriental paganism. He thinks he sees traces of Jewish influence in the idols and temples he had come upon.
And we talking about the Northern Kingdom. He's saying that even when he was there, he got the influence of what?
When Bernal Diaz goes a step further in sensing the presence of a familiar old brand of Oriental paganism. And remember, this is over in Mexico.
That's right.
He thinks he sees traces of Jewish influence in the idols and temples he had come upon. Let me get this last sentence. Brought over somehow by refugees from Titus's campaign against Palestine.
Right.
In the
Titus in Vespasian from 70 AD, man. Go ahead, brother.
And what they was doing, infiltrating our people, right? All right? That's why we was fleeing Roman persecution. Go ahead, brother. God.
He thinks he sees traces of Jewish influence in the idols and temples he had come upon, brought over somehow by refugees from Titus's campaign against Palestine in the 1st century CE.
And that's how you know that's our people. Because Ephraim and them, they were joined to idols, man. Right. And when you see where idol worship and that, like the brother said, our people are spiritual. Now, they doing it the wrong way, but they still have some type of spirituality. They got to worship something, man.
You see it in them,
yeah, you see it in them, man.
And it's the aura.
The aura is spiritual, man.
If I could say, Mansa Musa's brother, who was originally supposed to Mansa Musa's brother, who was originally supposed to become king, Abu Bakr II, would take voyages to the Americas because they had that knowledge. and we know that some of the northern kingdom still stayed with the southern kingdom.
Right.
So it's very easy to believe that in his voyages, when he brought some of his people over from the Mali Empire, you had, of course, the southern kingdom calling themselves Mali, and then you had some northern kingdom among them that came over here, and they said that on one of his voyages, Abu Bakr II never came back, and they thought that they had mingled with the peoples they knew that were over there. And then just recently, you had a bunch of Edomite archaeologists find gold spearheads in the Americas that go back to Malian West African gold.
Same thing with those pendants they find. They find Hebrew pendants of Paleo-Hebrew in the tombs of Native Americans, so-called Northern Kingdom, man. So you devils know who we are. Go ahead,
and the earth is helping the woman, right? The lunar stone? Yeah, the earth, see? The earth is helping the woman, man. All right, we going into the Los Lunar Stone, which I'm going to read the quick Wikipedia on it. It says, the Los Lunas, Decalos Stone is a large boulder on the side of Hidden Mountain near Los Lunas, New Mexico, about 35 miles south of Albuquerque. That bears a very special, spectacular inscription carved into a flat panel. Come on, man. Talking about pussy, man. It says the stone is also known as the Los Lunas Mystery Stone or Commandment Rock because it has the commandments of the Lord engraved in it, which is going to say, the stone is controversial in that some claim the inscription is pre-Columbian and therefore proof of early Semitic contact with the Americans.
That stone is so big, it's in the ground and stuck. Them devils been trying to get it out for years. They can't get it out the ground.
They can't remove it, right?
You know?
Yeah, the Lord got that engraved there and got the engravings of the Hebrew engraved on it, man. All right?
Paleo, man.
The Paleo Hebrew on it.
Yashwan to Dash.
That's right.
Right, proving that the Native Americans
was Hebrew.
It's Hebrews, man.
There was Hebrews, man.
Right? Not no damn Indians, man.
You got the Lord name all on here, man. Look at that, man.
Bring it up. You got it, bring it up.
Come on, man. That was our people, man.
Yeah, the Lord cold, man. We just went over something with Gad and them, man. And here, and the Lord bring them out here.
Bring it out.
Solidify the point, you know? Man, just get goosebumps about that shit, bro. I'm like, literally got goosebumps about this shit, bro.
Yeah, 800 ancient stones with Hebrew writing in Puerto Rico authenticated.
Come on.
Go ahead, read that, bro. It's Revelations chapter 12. It's Revelations chapter 12, verse 16. Yep. And the earth helped the woman, yep. And the earth opened her mouth, yep. And swallowed up the flood, which the dragon cast out of his mouth. And that earth helping the woman is us fleeing, all right? But also, you got the relics of the world, man. These different stones and Hebrew writings. Right here. You got the text.
They got a Moabite stone.
You got a Moabite stone with Hebrew writing.
Hebrew writing on it
yeah.
too, man.
You got the pyramid. All this helps lets you know that the Hebrews.
Validation.
That's validation, man. That's how the earth is helping the woman, man. You got these ancient relics, all right, to prove that our people is there, man. And our people did it, man.
Hey, this is an example of the earth helping the woman. This is on archaeologyworld.com, and there was an article published on February 5th of 2020. 800 ancient stones with Hebrew writing in Puerto Rico authenticated. The mysterious origins of a collection of mysterious statuettes from Puerto Rico, long ago believed to have been made by Jews from the 10 lost tribes exiled from the land of Israel in ancient times, are now being understood thanks to Israeli technology.
Authenticated. Meaning what is real, man? That's real, man. We can't get around this, man. All right? There's no doubt that these people on this sign is Hebrew Israelites, man. To this point, there's no doubt. From Judah, Benjamin, all the way down to Issachar, it's without doubt that they're the Hebrew Israelites, man. That the scriptures speak about. They're the biblical Hebrews, man.
That was our brothers up there, man.
That was our brothers, man.
You can feel it.
Show the love.
Yeah, you can see it, bro.
Come on, man. One thing a brother gonna know about his brother, there's gonna be a connection, man. All right, we ain't feel nothing about them devils we told. Get ready to go in there, man. Because y'all broke the brotherly covenant.
The Lord set that up too.
They ain't set that up too. Right? They broke the brotherly covenant anyways. Because y'all went our fucking brother from the beginning, man. We was fraternal twins, man.
Right. And you seen them too, man. Them brothers ain't felt no type of way.
Yeah.
Telling them devils they going to slavery in us.
That's right, man. They were happy about it. Hey, they were some Apaches. They were some Apaches, so you know their ancestors
They was raw.
scalping the fuck out of you.
Raw, bro.
Piece of shit white people.
They about raw.
Hey, did you see on the older guy's shirt? He had the Apache with the gun in his hand.
So you know his mindset.
Yeah.
And
Hey man, it's time.
That's the action. That's the character.
Let's get you red devils, man.
Yeah.
Damn Edomites, fuck away.
You ready for slave? Get up. Hey, get up. You ready for slave? Look at the camera. Get that thing on our nose. She ready for slavery, bad built ass. They can't do nothing. Them saggy grandma draws on. Get them. Get the grandma draws.
Yeah, man.
Fuck them. Fuck them. Fuck them.
That's true, man.
They humiliate us. That's all our people.
Right.
Man. It's the internet punk breaking us and shit. Fuck them, man.
It's like this devil here. She red as a fucking choo-choo train. She pink, red as a goddamn fire truck.
Hot dog in a mic.
That shit on her nose got some shit on her nose.
Right.
Hey, in that movie, 12 Years a Slave, they had a scene where the slaves were walking through the woods and they ran into some Gadites. And they looked at each other at first like they're going to attack each other. And the next scene cuts of them dancing and having a good time with each other.
That's right.
They know this shit, man. They know it. They destroyed everything. Use Jason. They're going to clean over the fucking heads, man. You know?
Yeah.
Man, it's going to be unity and love again. Them brothers, they're going to remember this day.
But you can't say we ain't scratching out for you can't say the Lord ain't scratching his hands out for free. The people like, oh, they come out there, you be rude and all that. No, we feel love. That's all love. So we not gonna say about that. They ain't self-trained. They self-trained.
You know, love for our brothers, man. Those who want edification, right? They all got their own church, man.
The kingdom of heaven is being built right now. That's why Edom is not, Judah is not better than Edom. Or vice versa, man. We know that's all this, brother. We're not trying to wreck them, man. We're trying to bring them back to this world, man. To this world, man. Like a fucking goddamn. That would look sick, man.
Like an ant from the back.
That would look sick. Get it. Get it. Brother, get it. Get it. Yeah, brothers and let's we're almost out here, man. That's right. That boy, that would look sick though when she turned around. It was pupils, dark red.
It's going to be a beautiful thing in the kingdom when all 12 tribes are back together and love each other. Like, it's just
facts. And that flood trying to swallow up, trying to swallow this information up, man.
And fuck the dragon.
Yeah, they fuck the dragon, man. The dragon going down. He was loose. Listen, his little season is over with. He done reached the end of his little season that he was loose. All right?
That dragon goes into the so-called white man.
That's the so-called white man, man.
For those who don't know.
That's right.
And like I said, his
Don't
little
them
season,
blood, them lies.
his little season of mayhem, running around, putting people in slavery, conquering the world of wickedness. The little shit is up, man.
That's right.
All right? The Lord's finna put the Israelites in power. We're gonna rule this planet Earth in righteousness, man. All right? We're gonna have that spiritual connection, one with the power, one with the spirit, and one with the sun, man. All right? You help shut.
And one with the sword.
Oh, yeah, that rod of iron to bash his
Yeah, we
fucking
gonna have
head.
that sword in our hand,
Right,
man.
man.
We gonna have that scepter in our hand, man.
Shit, rip his spine out his back.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah. The lies can't cover this no more, man. You devils done been exposed, man. Your lies and your deception is gone.
You even got Edomites out here now saying, yeah,
Yeah,
y'all are the
whistle
children
blow.
of Israel. Y'all are the children of Israel, but everybody's still going to be saved.
No.
If you accept that, if you accept the children of Israel, then you got to accept the second part,
Yeah.
that you're going into slavery.
Don't
And you're
work
about to
like
get
that.
a knee. You're about to get folded like a lawn chair.
Don't work like that. Yeah.
Yeah, we're in those times, man.
Yeah, we and it's beautiful, man, to know who our brothers are, to know we help and bring back the kingdom of heaven, man. And the kingdom start is within us, man. We're starting the kingdom of heaven now. We're going into it, all right, knowing we're going into the kingdom of heaven. I will rock this out, man.
Conquer, man.
We gonna, yeah, man.
We're gonna rule.
We're gonna rule.
With all power and dominion.
The conqueror being conquered.
And you see that brother there too, know his history, man. Just that fact, I peeped that about him.
Yes,
you know,
sir.
He's in depth with his history.
He said he had a wisdom about it.
Right. Right? And he said what? What y'all saying makes sense.
Because
Right.
we have a tradition that says we come from the east.
Yeah, man. We're going to go back to the east, man. The land of Israel, under the Israelites, is going to be a beacon to the world. It's going to be a true beacon and lighthouse to the world.
For sure.
What we finna do, man.
For sure.
All right?
It's almost here. It's
almost here. This is a lighter to the world now, man.
Right.
We're in a dark world. But then it's gonna what? It's gonna go on forever, man. All right? Over here it's not even shadowed no more.
We shall no longer need the sun or the moon.
There you go.
And that's talking about wisdom and understanding.
Wisdom and
The
understanding,
whole
man.
planet is going to be engulfed in the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding of Yahweh Bahashem Yahushua.
And able to give these brothers this light and this wisdom, man. All right, it's a miracle, man. All right, it's a miracle for us to be able to tell them brothers who they are, for us to know who we are, man. The Lord that worked the work in his days that we wouldn't believe it, though you had to be told to us, man.
And we endured this 105-degree fucking heat just for that moment.
Just for that moment.
That made it all worth it.
That made it all worth it. That moment right there, man.
Because they're gonna go back and show it to their tribe. So what if that whole congregation gets converted for
That's
just
right.
that? That's the point of the word.
Yeah.
That's the point of coming out here on the highways and byways, not being behind a goddamn computer screen all day like a fucking coward.
You gotta preach this to all the nations, man. It gotta get to all the nations. It's just not for all the nations, though. It's for this nation of people, man. All right, and it's simple. Everybody else should get judgment. So we don't feel no type of way, all right, when we telling everybody about judgment. We even telling 2/3 of these people your judgment, man. So you can't say we not packing felt. The Lord is packing felt with everybody, man.
And he was fair
He
when
a
he gave
just party.
He was fair when he gave y'all heathen rulership to rule
That's
over.
right.
That's fair.
You in rulership right
You
now.
You ain't cried in?
You ain't crying.
Well, I don't want
No
this.
complaints. Yeah.
Yeah, you roll with it, man.
Yeah, but you don't want your judgment. You're crying about your
Hey,
judgment.
we didn't want our judgment, but we rolled
Yeah,
with it.
we
So
rolled
we're
with
gonna
it.
have to do
We in it.
Get
Hey.
steamrolled by
You see that,
yours.
man? You see that,
We
man?
in it. We in our judgment as today, right now.
Hey, look,
We
you
drinking that
so-called,
cup, yeah.
where he at? It's a picture on here. It's one picture with this, like this devil here. He wasn't crying back then when they was hanging Negroes and pointing up, smiling at the
Yo,
pit.
smiling.
You ain't complaining then. All right? When you was doing this to, where old boy at? Where you at? Peter. This guy was from Baton Rouge, man. His name was Peter. You wasn't crying then. Now your judgment is getting ready to come on your ass. You want to cry? Like the scripture said. The scripture says that the ungodly should complain of their fathers, man.
Today, tomorrow we shall die.
All right?
Yeah.
Look at that shit, man. I forgot that lady. That name was Mary. I think she was from Baton Rouge too. All right?
So these are locals. We got brothers in Baton Rouge, man. These are people that are locals. All right?
Yeah. So you so-called white people, you got a lot to pay for, man.
Yeah.
That's why this way they make that analogy all the time. Karma is a what? A B-I-T-C-H. And karma is coming back to you goddamn white people, man.
Yeah.
All right? It's all good when the rabbit got the gun. But guess what? The rabbit finna get the gun, man. And the Lord already predestined that we're gonna get you so-called white people into slavery, man. How about that? Why Pastor Pro Chop, Deacon Rib Tips, all right, ain't preaching about that, man? Why the preachers ain't preaching about that? Why? Because they're all about this. 501c3 charter. Agreement with the government to lie to you people, man. Pull a wool over your goddamn minds, man. But we out here to fuck up the church's money. We tell you the straight and skinny, the truth of the matter, man. All right? And the truth is, we're gonna rule in these upcoming days, man. Over these goddamn devils, man. These so-called white people, man.
why these pastors starting to boycott against the Israelites, man.
Ain't nothing you can do.
They say, what we gonna do to get rid of them, man?
Ain't nothing you can do, man. We talking about, this is, what it is? It's something out of nowhere.
That magically appear?
No, it's a word. Manifest. This is manifest. This is manifest. This is manifest destiny, man.
Yeah.
All right. This is predestined to happen, man.
Huh.
All right. That's why we stand on it. We ain't just on the highways and byways here in New Orleans. We got brothers in Japan. We got brothers in Germany, London, New York, all the states. All right. Cussing you goddamn white people out, man. Telling you so-called Negro, Latino, Native Americans, you need to come back to your nationality, man. That black, ain't nobody on the earth is black, man. That's we playing games, right? That's for crayons. A crayon is black.
That man's shirt.
Yeah, his shirt is black.
His shirt and pants is black. Nobody's that color, man.
Right?
Nobody's black, man.
You are people of color, but your nationality lies with being a Hebrew Israelite, man.
Yeah.
All right? This is what the Lord knew you by. Judah, Benjamin, Levi, Simeon, Zebulun, Ephraim, Manasseh, Gad, Reuben, Naphtali, Asher, Issachar. But you know yourselves as being black, Negro, African American. How can you be from Africa and America? It's two continents, man. It don't make no sense. I'm West Indian. I'm a Jamaican. I'm Haitian. Which the word Haitian means people of hell. How can you be the people of hell?
Caribbean goes back to cannibal.
Right.
That was a byword and a proverb given to our people as a curse, man.
Right, man.
And it's an astonishment, man.
Yeah.
All right? That was curses. We get that. And we know we're fully under curses to this day. All right? But that's how you mark and know. That's how we know who we are. Because of the curses, man. That's how we know. It's evidence.
Give me Deuteronomy 28:6. Give me Deuteronomy 28. Give me Deuteronomy 28 and 48. Give me that favor sign real fast. Give me that 48 first.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 48. There shalt thou serve.
New Orleans, right? New Orleans. Yeah, where?
It's verse 48. Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies, which the Lord shall send against thee in hunger and in thirst and in nakedness and in want of all things.
Even to this day, all right? The curses still dwell upon our people, man. But now, through this knowledge, the Lord is taking that yoke off us, man. To wake up, well, the 1/3 elect of us, to wake up to who we are. Go ahead.
It says, and he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck.
And what this is a guy from New Orleans. Look, it says New Orleans right there. All right, that guy has a yoke of iron on his neck. He used to put bells on there for the runaway slaves, man. All right. How soon did you forget, man?
And we might be standing right here where we stand at. We might be standing on our brother's blood, man. Men could have been hung on this corner because men was surely hung all around here, man.
Well, I'm going to say this. If you're doing any research on New Orleans, most of this area down here, from the Outerville all the way past to Earhart, is nothing more than a graveyard of the Native Americans, man.
That's
The
right.
Superdome was built on a
burial site.
Yeah, burial site for Native
That's
Americans,
right.
man.
That's right.
Right? This place here called Canal Street used to have a literal canal in the middle.
Canal, yeah.
It used to do goddamn lynch mobs down here, man. You used to take them Negroes and put them on a wooden stage and put holes in the floor and make a mockery of them before they kill them, man.
Right. I can say this. I was working over there at Nangwa at Andrew Jackson Barracks, and they had to call the archaeologists out there. They found the remains of an Indian princess on the barracks ground. That devil Andrew Jackson built his military ground on top of the actual Trail of Tears. Literally on top.
Look up Fort Peak. It's in Slidell. Pike, yeah, Fort Pike.
Shit, that Andrew Jackson, hey, bros might spend every morning in the kingdom just taking turns drop kicking him in the chest.
We gonna get right. We gonna get that devil. Right.
Ain't none of them devils got away, man. Robert, none of you fucking devils.
Yeah, you gonna come back, man.
Yeah, you gonna have to come back and serve your fucking captivity.
Oh, you already here to reap judgment.
Yeah.
All right.
You gonna get some more judgment in the kingdom too. Judgment ain't gonna never end for y'all till y'all burnt off, man. That's gonna be a high holy day too. That's gonna be a high holy day when we eradicate y'all. And Obadiah, man. The Lord brought it back around to that fire in Obadiah, man. It's gonna be a blowing y'all. Edomites.
Yeah, this is the first prison camp where Andrew Jackson kept the Native Americans at down there off Chef Mentor, close to Slidell, man. This place this sinking in the ground now full of water.
Like the rest of this guy.
Hold on real quick, guys. Even when you go up in there, they still got the shackles on the ground and on the walls where they kept the Native Americans shackled to the walls and shit, man. You know, that was it. You know, what I say?
I'd say, hey, it's sinking, just like the rest of Esau's history in America is sinking. Your history, you Edomites' history in America has become a shame unto you, because it's nothing more than a history of rape, robbery, and murder. First and foremost, well, shit, only people that matter are the children of Israel, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans.
And they shall fall in the snare of the pit that they made. It's gonna grab their own foot. And that's what's happening to these devils, man. All right, you got whistleblowers, everything just taking them out of power, man. They overwhelmed, man. All right? They all the way exposed. All right, that was part of their strength is deception. Now that you can't deceive, they coming with the guns, man. All right, it's time to kill everybody, man. But the Lord got a judgment for that, man.
A portion of the masses is woke now, man.
That's right.
And like I said, this devil don't like being exposed. The Lord exposed him, right? The Lord exposed him. The truth, man.
You done made Esau Bell, that's it? What you got?
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
Like I said, he was feeling kind of down and drained from the sun and shit, man. You know, them brothers put a choke energy in you, man. Right. You know? You got
Jeremiah 49, verse 10. But I have made Esau Bell.
See, the Lord made Esau Bell. How? By bringing prophets of these tribes, of different men, all right, to what? Uncover the lies, undress the deception, man, all right? Put a wall over the eye, break the strongholds, man. He brought prophets of these men of different tribes to break the strongholds, man. Cover the lies up, man. Outbreak the lies. You see? That's how he made Esau Bell, man. Killed this deception. Go ahead.
I have covered in secret places.
See? Because he lied in secret places, man. All right? But that shall be nothing done in secret. That shall not be revealed according to the scriptures, man. All right? Go ahead.
He shall not be able to hide himself.
He can't hide himself no more. All right? When a man who can't hide himself, he got an omen for being a weapon. He about to unleash the weapon, man. That's all he got left to do now. Go ahead.
can't be spiritual.
He can't be spiritual.
That's not even in his bones, man.
Yeah. And he can't forgive. He not gonna forgive. You gotta get ready for slavery, partner.
I've been in slavery my whole life, bro.
And your little coon buddy's going to get put to death too.
Your coons?
So you got them goddamn coons with you and shit. Go up the block, man.
Bring it out.
Go motherfucker put a foot in your ass, man. I'm gonna show you tripping. I'm gonna show you tripping.
Build that.
Fuck around and put a whole leg in your ass out here, man. Fuck around. Kentucky ass Uncle Tom.
Yeah. That's gonna be the same Edomite that's gonna be eating his ass in there.
Say them niggas, man. It's all you got is a bunch of coons around there.
Hoochie daddy. Hoochie daddy. With coons.
Yeah. Look, he's on that white boy ass, man. Look.
Biscuit boot
You
ass.
walk like this. you don't even swing your arm to walk.
Yeah, you cool.
You're a coon, man.
Cool, man. Them niggas coons, man. And we
No
tired.
goddamn socks on, man.
We tired of you coons. Get that nigga ankles, man.
You can't get it from around here.
They too tight. Nigga, Jake done turned into ankle bandits, man. We ready to listen. We ready for the get rid of the coons, all right, and we ready for the rule with dominion. We want steamroll over families of Edomites, children, and everything, man. We taking no prisoners.
Hey, but like Prophet Sahar say, right before the kingdom, I'm on Michael Jordan leap over Esau. I already know we're gonna get Esau, but you do 2/3, man. I'm gonna look like the Jordan fans leaping over the motherfucker, man. Lord will. Lord will, man. Okay, go. On that time, it's about to get more bread than that. You feel it, brother, bro. Anything past 7:30, you at your own risk out there.
The spirit's about to get.
They're gonna get butt naked doing all type of shit out there, man. I don't want to see it.
His seed is spoiled in his brethren and his neighbors, and he is not.
See, he's not spoiled yet. He's not in trouble like other men. But he in trouble now. When this true hit the scene, all right, it came out full force, he got in trouble. All right? And that trouble, it was going to ultimately mark the end of him, man. All right? The judgment is on Esau ass, man.
The son of the second Thessalonians, the second chapter.
Yeah.
You know that this man being revealed.
He been revealed. He will now let it will let. And the Lord let it go until now he have reached the bounds and he can't go past it no more, man. All right? So now the Lord is what? Putting that judgment on his head. Go ahead.
In Psalms 9, verse 16, and the Lord is known by the judgment which he executed.
Yep.
The wicked is snared in the works of his own hand.
See, the wicked gonna be snared in the work of his own hand, and that's gonna hit it, man. All right? The net is laid for the what? The oppressor, the persecutor. He persecute the poor. He heaped him all nations of people. All right? He take all the real, authentic food and give people GMOs. The Lord tired of his red, funky ass, man. All right?
You might say, oh, there's some so-called good white people.
No, it ain't.
No, it ain't, man.
Ain't no one good.
Just like us. Give me that scripture where it says the good to suffer for the bad. Yeah, the good, even in our time, the good to suffer for the bad. So the same thing lies with you, which ain't no good.
No pictures. No pictures. They goddamn freak. This is we know what you want to do with that. You got some bad intentions with that picture, man. You want to skin his. Look at the look on his face. He got a lewd countenance on him, man.
And he's walking with him.
And then his son, Lou Jr. His son is Lou Jr., man.
Lou Jew. What your boy name is?
Rude Jew.
You saw the countenance? It was Lou, man.
I don't know what you gonna do with that,
bro. Come on. It's all good. I got it. Go ahead. We get out of here, man.
This is Ezekiel 21, verse 3. And say to the land of Israel, thus saith Yahweh, behold, I am against thee, and I will draw forth my sword out of his sheath, and I will cut off from thee the righteous and the wicked.
That's right. So the Lord said, I'm cutting the righteous off and the wicked. All right? He ain't playing.
You gotta go, man.
Come on, man. You gotta go, devil.
Woman, man, child, it don't matter, man.
Young, old.
It don't matter.
As we said on the lake, the concluder, whenever I said it, right?
Bucking in there.
All bad things must come to an end, man. Right. He's the bad man. Use the bad thing.
Yeah, payback. Right? You gotta.
That's it.
That's why I said karma is a BITCH, man.
Yeah.
And you gotta pay for karma. You gotta pay for what you did, your ancestors, your foreparents. You gotta pay for what they did, man. It just is what it is. Don't get mad at us.
Yeah. Somebody gotta cover that tab, man.
Oh yeah, that tab is still on. That tab is still on the table. Getting rung up some more, man.
Oh yeah, it's still going
Still
up.
going.
Like the dead clock.
It's like the dead clock.
It's going as we speak.
It can't stop. This man had lettered himself with thick clay. He's full of debt. He's full of lies. He's full of sodomy. We could go on and on. He's full of everything. Like you say, he can't help himself. Debt and hell is never satisfied, man. He enlarged himself. All right? Meaning what? He getting more freakier, more demonic. All right? To win, he gonna just what? Cancel his own self out. So with that, we hope this devil been exposed. All right, and the Lord gonna get his funky red ass, man. All right? In that order. And ain't no good white man, but a dead white man. That's right. Ain't one good white person on the earth, man. All right? The Lord made them dishonorable. They the wicked. All right? They're dishonorable vessels. So the Lord said, I didn't make one of them righteous. So they all wicked. And the Lord gonna get their funky red ass, man. In that order. So our Rakazada was edifying. We want to give infinite honors and prayers to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. And salutation to the Akim that's pushing and truth and sincerity. And with that, we want to say Shalom.
Shalom.
A Bible ball.
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 Kwam Yashala.
Kwam Yashala.
Shalom.
Shalom.